Hi guys, this is Architecture 533 Advanced Design Communication 2 tutorial. Today's tutorial will cover how to extract section hatch and then the section outline of the 3D model inside the Rhinoceros 3D to Adobe Illustrator. So this tutorial will have two steps. So first step, you are going to get the export of the hatches and outline of the section, and then in second step will include how to combine them inside the Adobe Illustrator. Okay, so first thing you need to do when you open the Rhino file, and then please save as different name because I don't want you to I don't want you to mess up with the original file. Well, you can download it again from the website. However, you can save it as a different name as you see on the screen. Well, it's up to you, and then save. So now we are going to play with this newly saved file. So first thing we need to do, we want to just for the time being, we just want to turn off the contour, and then as you see, our current layer is original. If you don't have this layer panel, so what do you need to do? You just need to click this sandwich, and it will give you this layer window, right? The first thing you need to do, you need to decide which section you want to do. So let's go back to the 4 different views with clicking this viewport. So you want to have this kind of a side section code, or in terms of plan section code, or something else. So for now, we are going to have some kind of side section code. So what we want to do, we want to draw a section line. So click somewhere over there from the top viewport, then Shift key, it will give you the straight line, and then spacebar, and then you can adjust which way you want to put this cutting line. So after you set the cutting line, but make sure that your cutting line should through this 3D model, not in the model, right? Through it. And then we are going to extrude that curve with clicking this one, right click, and then you're gonna see this command which is called extrude close planar curve. Click it and then select curves to extrude. This is the one, and enter. You can just right click, which means enter. And so are you going to extrude both sides or the one side? For now we are going to use both sides. So as you see, it's yes. That's why my extrusion made on both sides. So over here I think it looks enough. Click, and then so I have kind of section cutting surface as you see on the screen. So what do you need to do? I'm going to use Boolean split command under the solid menu. So Boolean split command in order to cut the section, actual section. So Boolean split, and then which one you want to cut. So this is the poly surfaces that I want to cut, and enter, right click, and then cutting surfaces. This is my cutting surface, right? Okay, let's give it a time, and it's done. So what I want to do, I want to just delete this area, then I can see some section through it, right? So select and delete. Okay, and then I don't need to have this section cutting surface anymore. Delete also. And then now I'm going to back to the perspective view, and then before you get into the next process, what do you need to do? You need to fix or save a named view. Then whenever you want to go back, you can just fix the view and then fix the perspective angle in order to make some synchronization between your section hatch and then the outline of the section model. So for now, let's say, oh, I think I like this way, right? And then go to the viewport and right click and then set view, and then you are able to go to named view, click it, and then click save. Then it will give you a chance to name the view, save, and this one is a section 001. Well, you can make many different sections later on, but for now, section 001. Okay, so as you see, this view is saved as a section 001. So even though you are messing up with the zoom and zoom out, and also rotate the view, whenever you go to this view, it will give you exactly the same viewport that you have right now. Okay, now you close. And then first thing I want to do before I get into the section hatch, I want to get the outline of the section model as you see on the screen. So in this case, make sure that you have correct view, right? And then go to dimension, and to make 2D drawing, select the object to draw. So all of this, enter. And then, okay, current view, hidden lines, tangent lines, and looks good, and okay. Right? So now your outline of these drawings with hidden lines are already laid out in the top viewport. So you cannot see it over here. So click viewport and then top view. So all the generated two-dimensional drawing will be made around coordinate 0, 0, 0. So what do you mean by coordinate 0, 0, 0? So as you see, this is a coordinate 0, 0, 0. So all the generated drawing will be made around over here. Okay, and then go to the top view, and then this is what you have in terms of outline with hidden lines. So over here now we are going to export it. So file, export selected. Now you can select it and enter. Okay, now I'm going to save it as section 001. Make sure that the type is going to be Adobe Illustrator, right? So my saving is, now I'm saving the outline of this section 001 as an Adobe Illustrator file, as you see on the screen. Save. Okay, snapshot of current view. Okay, since the perspective angle is already fixed, then we just need to worry about the size. So I think this is kind of good size to make some overlaps. We are going to adjust it inside the Adobe Illustrator. So let's go for now. Okay, yeah, successfully written. And then we're going to go back to our section 001 viewport now. Okay, so what we are going to do, we want to explode this model, and then take out this unnecessary surfaces. We're going to have only the surfaces of this section hatch line areas, right? And then we are going to hatch those areas. Well, go back to the top view now, then go back to our model over here. And then what we want to do is we want to explode it. So explode everything and enter. And then what we want to do, we want to delete everything except hatch areas, right? Okay, looks okay. And then go back to the section 1. As you know, we already just changed this view, so we want to go back our original, the section 001 view, in order to fix the angle and match the angle to the previous section 001. Export So over here, what we need to do, we are going to union those surfaces first. So these surfaces, union them, okay, and then these surfaces, union them under the solid, and you can find the union command. Okay, now we are going to use merge all command. This command will flatten out, iron out this kind of overlapped surfaces. So merge all faces, select. So this is the one, and then you will see some difference from here to there, right? So now you understand what I mean by flatten out or ironed out, right? And then the second one, this one, and merge all, right? Enter. Okay, and then the next step is we want to get the outline of this surface, and then we will hatch the outline. Since we are not able to just use this surface inside the Adobe Illustrator, so what do we want to do? The command is dupe face border, right? Dupe face border. Enter. This is my surface and face. Please give me the border line of this face. Now as you see the yellow line around the surface. Okay, now I don't need to have this surface anymore. In same manner, dupe face border, click and enter and delete the surface, and now you got this nice outline of the section hatch. Now it's time to do the hatch using dimension and hatch, and then select this line together and then enter. So we are going to use this solid hatch. Okay, looks good. And then next step, select this and then dimension, hatch, and solid. Okay. Okay. After you get the hatches, and then you are able to send them to Adobe Illustrator. And in a case that if you are not able to just hatch this outline, then what you need to do, select those lines before you hatch it and explode it and join them again and then hatch it. Then it will solve the problem. Okay, for now I'm going to delete I just want to export the hatches, not the outlines, right? Click this one and shift key and then click this one will give you the kind of additional selection. So now to hatch within the outline, not the outline, right? And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to export selected. So the name is going to be section 001 hatch. And it will ask, okay, yeah, as I see from the screen, and okay, now it's done. And we will go to the Adobe Illustrator to make some overlaps between the section Illustrator and then section hatch Illustrator vector drawings. Okay, so please open the section 1 Adobe Illustrator and section 1 hatch Adobe Illustrator, and then now you see the section 1, and then what we need to do is somehow you need to adjust the line colors and also the hidden lines and then outlines. So for now, let's say I want to lock the visible lines, and then so make them invisible, and then select this hidden lines and then give the color to black color. So if I make them all together, I'm going to see something like this. And then now I have all these 4 layers are free, and then select everything. I think I want to have somehow 75, 0.75, and also I want to have this hidden lines like 0.25 and also dashed lines. Right? Kind of too complicated, but it's okay for now. And then I want to turn off the visibility. Now I'm going to have only this outline. So what I need to do, I need to go to the hatch line. So this is what I have as a hatch. So I'm going to copy and paste these hatch areas to this section layer. So in the section layer, I'm going to create a new layer, top of it, and then I'm going to copy and paste these hatches inside this layer. Okay, go back to there, and then select the hatches, copy, and go there, and then edit, paste in front, and then move it to, or if it's kind of small, then you are able to change the size. Please use the shift key when you scale it, and it will allow you to do the uniform scaling. So okay, just so you may need to have some kind of scaling. Okay, let me see. Kind of, but not perfect. Let's just a little bit more. Okay, yeah, looks not bad. And then what I want to do, I want to change the color, and then okay, click the one and make sure that you have a color window. How can I turn on the color window? Go to window menu, then you are able to select color window, layer window, and stroke window, and so on from here. Right? So color window, select the object, then you are able to define the color of the line, color of the field. So I want to change the color of the field to kind of orange, red. Okay. And then it's too strong. What I want to do, I want to change the transparency. Click it, opacity change over here. Okay, so now I have this kind of section drawing of the Villa Rotonda from the support of the Rhinoceros 3D vector drawings. Okay, now what you need to do, just save as section 1 combined. And as you know, according to your taste, you are also able to include this kind of hidden lines in order to increase the complexity of your drawing according to your need, as you see on the screen. So I believe that this concludes today's tutorial for making the vector graphics vector graphics of the section hatches and also the section outline of the 3D model from Rhinoceros 3D to the Adobe Illustrator. Okay guys, enjoy.